All right, family, we're back. We're back. Yo, Bash, my mellow man, kick that disclaimer, man.
The information provided on class confessions for general information purposes only. The two guys that think Madame Al make no representations or warranties regarding the accuracy, completeness, or reliability of any content. It relies you place on such information at your own risk.
That's what I'm talking about, man. All right, man. Like I say, school about to start, man. So yeah, these classroom confessions about to get they about to get crazy, man. So two guys in thick medallion, what's up? Man, kudos to you, DJ Ren, for still being a teacher in this profession with this generation. I can't do it. I retired 5 years ago and I do not miss it one bit. Damn. Oh boy. But here's the reason why I retired. Teachers then versus teachers now. It's no longer just teach. 1980s, teaching, teacher expectations, teach academics, build relationships, maintain classroom discipline, grades, paper, Lord have mercy, take attendance, call parents occasionally, coach or sponsor a club if needed, follow the curriculum, attend staff meetings, decorate your bulletin board. Meanwhile, parents generally supported teachers. Discipline systems were stronger. Students understood consequences. Teachers were more trusted as professionals. Teacher expectations today different. I can't pronounce that word. Fuck it. Fuck it, man. I'm talking to
Differentiate.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm trying to say.
Differentiate.
Yeah, yeah. Say that word. For every learner. Integrate technology daily. Raise test scores. Close achievement gaps. Be trauma informed. Be culturally responsible. Build relationships with every student. Track endless data. Document every intervention. Hey, I get tired of that shit too. Handle behavior with fewer consequences. Manage student mental health concerns. I hate that shit too. Constantly communicate with parents. I hate that shit too. Answer emails at all hours. After 3:30, I don't do that shit. Post objectives and I can statements. Yep. Align everything to standards, everything to standards often not age appropriate. Yep. Use appropriate strategies during walkthroughs. Keep students constantly engaged. Upload grades immediately. Oh, I hate when they tell me. Ooh, I'll get to that later. Be a counselor, mediator, nurse, social worker, and teacher support. Prepare for and practice safety lockdowns. Man, that's almost every week. Oh, yeah. And teach academics. Meanwhile, parents are quicker to challenge teachers. Yep. Discipline systems are weaker. Agreed. Expectations are higher. Agreed. But respect is lowered. I agree. And teachers are blamed for problems far beyond the classroom. Teachers was never easy, but now that shit for the birds. Y'all ready to dissect that?
You know I am. Let go.
He's going through a burnout.
No, it's not I wouldn't say going through a burnout, Bash. I wouldn't say that, Bash. And I guess I got that perspective because being a teacher before and being a parent, I understand both sides. And the fact of y'all hear me say all the time, we need to get back reading, writing, arithmetic. Reading, writing, arithmetic was well before our time. We need to get back to that because one, with reading, writing, and arithmetic, you had morals in the classroom and outside of it. You had standards with the individuals that attended the school, even hard-headed, bad ones that didn't want to be there. they still had some level of respect for themselves and for some of the administration. Not all, but some, which made a difference. And even though now they quote unquote require you to be a counselor, therapist, and everything else in the classroom and teach this stupidness instead of teaching something that these children can understand, they did the same thing back then, because when you came to school crying and going on, they be like, baby, what's wrong with you? They sit there and talk to you and nurse you up and then tell you, now go on, take your tail on the class now. I'll check on you later on, and keep on pushing. You had teachers that you could trust and talk to back then. Most of the teachers nowadays, they ain't there to teach. They there to get a check, and they really don't want that check because they're not getting paid for real. So when they realize everything that they truly have to do, because as always, the college system is lying to everybody. The mess you study in them books, all them freaking classes and money spent on stuff in college, when you get out here in this real world, 90% of it you don't even freaking use, and you be like, why in the heck did I take that class for this? No. You got people being doctors mandatorily having to take accounting classes, and true enough, if they open their own practice, they need to know, but how many doctors gonna open their own practice for real? Not very many. But I'm just saying, that type stuff nowadays is a deterrent for teachers and some students that's like, why am I doing this?
Bash?
I said burnout. I'm waiting on you. I said burnout. I answered real. I said burnout.
If you waiting on me,
and she clarified, may not burnout. So it's on you.
All right, well, check this out, man. I'm gonna say it like this, man. Cause first of all, by reading that, I'm gonna tell you what was going through my mind, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all why I was stuttering. Cause I kept thinking, this gonna be me next week. This gonna be me next week. Yeah, school started next week. So, yeah, that's gonna be me. I'm about to go through all that again. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, shit. Hey, I'm just being honest. Shit. So, man, wow. But yeah, she was burnt out. You know what I'm saying? Because what I also get from that is parents in the 80s. Okay. Well, she said in the 80s, but I say 80s, 90s, and the early 2000s. I say about 2005, 2006 when it started falling off. Do any of y'all agree?
It fell off well before 2006.
Well, yeah. What year y'all think?
Well, for then.
What year y'all think?
I don't think it was, you can say a particular year. Just like with most things, it has been a slow tapering, simply because the legislative government that over the school system changed, and by certain laws and certain things tweaking something every school year, federally and statewide, the climate of the school system in general started changing little bit by little bit, but the notice really didn't come about for real until it was like, dang, everything kind of hit real hard.
Mm-hmm. So you want to blame it on No Child Left Behind? God, that was some people blame it on No Child Left Behind.
That's part of it, because you allow these children to be pushed along, and they didn't know their ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, and nothing else. And they did that purposefully because it's a whole systematic thing for areas. Because if you go back and look at the statistics, in certain areas, it was pressed more than others.
Mm-hmm.
Some areas were given choices. Hey, I want my child to stay behind because they don't know, and it was okay. In other areas, it was like, no, this law is in place, so they have to move forward. Well, if my child couldn't pass the first grade, why would you put them in the second grade when, excuse me, you leveling up per se? If they couldn't do it on the bottom, what makes you think they're going to be able to do it on the top?
Well,
and then you're not supplying the tools for real. You throwing a doggone iPad and computers, sending them to the
Well, look here. Y'all know how we do it, man.
Rick, the cat got your tongue? Or is it the mouse?
Both. Both. We'll be honest, both. So, man,
okay. You missed me that much?
Yeah, I did.